You know, when we started using wireless charging a few years ago, as far back as 2009, a lot of us were excited. Oh, wireless charging and all. But till today, some of us still actually don't know how it works. So I'm going to explain to you in the most simplest language as possible. So inside the charging pad, there is something inside that is called the transmitter coil. And the transmitter coil is basically a copper wire that is wound up in loop. So when electricity passes through this transmitter coil, it produces something that is called an electromagnetic field energy. And electromagnetic field energy is basically an energy that travels through the air, right? Just like your radio picks music stations and radio stations through the air, right? Through the air signal. So that is basically what the electromagnetic field energy is an invisible energy that travels through the air. So inside your phone, there is another receiver coil that is also copper wire that is wound up in loop. So when the phone sits on the pad, the receiver coil in the phone sits inside the magnetic field energy that the transmitter coil has created. And then electricity is induced inside the receiver coil as well. And your phone converts that electricity into a direct current that your phone is now using to charge, right? So you might be wondering also that how is the electromagnetic field energy directed upwards into the phone? So inside the charging pad, under the transmitter coil, there is something that is called a ferrite sheet. A ferrite sheet is simply an iron-like material. And what it does is that it directs the electromagnetic field energy that is produced, it directs it upward, not allowing it to spread. So basically, that is how the wireless charging works in the most simplest language as possible. A transmitter coil made up of copper wire wound up in loop in the pad, right? And another receiver coil in the phone that receives the electromagnetic field energy. And then the charging starts. So I hope you've learned something.